Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the root chakra of messaging. The root chakra of messaging is a system that I developed, and this system is developed based on what I've seen with my 18 years in the yoga, wellness, and retreat world. I've been examining so many brands. I've been working with so many wellness brands, type of businesses within the wellness, retreat, and yoga realm. What I've seen is that the more successful yoga, wellness, and retreat businesses, they have something in common. And this, I extracted it all together and I realized that is four pillars. And that's why these four pillars, I call this the root chakra of messaging. If you look at the image of the Muladhara chakra, which is the root chakra, in the chakra system, it has four petals. So that's why I say it's the root chakra because it's four petals, because it is the foundation. If this doesn't work on your messaging, if your messaging doesn't have these four pillars, it's going to be shaking. It's not going to be clear. If it doesn't have these four aspects of, if those four aspects of your messaging are not in place, your message is going to be leaking some energy. This is not something that I came out of, that I pull it out of thin air. This is not something that is new. It's an algorithm trend or something like that. These four pillars are timeless. I've seen this again and again and again. So this is the root chakra of messaging. This is what we are going to dive in. Okay, you can call it the root chakra of messaging, but if you think about the number four, number four also symbolizes solidity, is stability. You can think about a table with the four legs. So you can think about the four elements, whatever you want to call it. Okay, here we call it the root chakra of messaging, and these are the four pillars. So let's take a deep dive into those four pillars and what they are. The first pillar, I call this values. And values, it's something that brands have been realizing over the last few years that it's something more and more and more important. When we find someone online, when we find a brand online, it's becoming more and more important. What are the values of that brand? What do they stand for? What do they believe in? What is their mission? Why this is important for them? But most importantly, and this is where many brands, in my opinion, many brands fail. What's more important is not that they talk about their values, but that they show that they put those values into action. If you talk about something, but then you are not going to be doing something about that, people are going to be, hey, you better walk the talk. Okay. And this is very important for every brand, really, but specifically for wellness brands, values are non-negotiable. Let's talk about the second petal, the second leg, the second pillar of the root chakra of messaging. And this is authority. I know this word may come with a little bit of resistance, specifically for yoga and wellness practitioners. Sometimes we see authority or the word authority itself, we might feel that it has a negative connotation, but nothing can be farther from the truth. Authority basically means that you are able to help someone with something specific, that you do have enough experience, that you have seen enough cases, or that you have built something around your brand that makes people trust you. And authority comes in so many different ways. This is a very important part of your messaging. Just know that the second pillar, the second petal of the root chakra of messaging is authority. Let's go to the number 3. It's about your own story and how your own story relates to your dream client. Because we humans connect with stories, especially in particular in 2026, where we have seen everything online, when we have so much chat GPT. It is important to connect with true story, with the story of yourself, the story of your brand, what took you to do what you do. And the framework that we are going to use for the story, it's the hero's journey. Finally, last but not least, this is really important, and this is one of the sometimes is the hardest work to do. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to sugarcoat it. Doing the niching work is one of the foundational things of your messaging. And the niching work, it's all about who is that specific person that you want to work with and what are the problems they are facing. This is the pillar number 4. This is the petal number 4. Niching is still as relevant today as it was many years ago. You need to be really clear of number 1, who is the person that you want to help. Number 2, what are the problems they are facing? And number 3, how are you going to help them solve those problems with your offer, with your services?